Yes guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aaron, a young property entrepreneur based in Southwest London. Today we're at a young property developers project based in Southeast London. He's doing amazing things, close friend of mine. So yeah, let's go have a look. Thank you for having us, Ethan, man.
Thank you guys for coming down to see the latest project. I'm excited to show you guys around.
I'm excited to show the people around this project as well, but before we even head to that, before we even get to that, who is Ethan Hammond? Like, I know you want to tell the people who you are, because we know.
Okay, let's say Ethan Hammond. So I'm a 23-year-old entrepreneur based in South London. So I've been in property at the moment for like the past year. But when I say I've been in property, I've been studying the game for like, let's say 2-3 years. So whilst I was at uni, I was just getting into property, absorbing everything I kind of could, networking, speaking to people, joining mastermind groups. Basically, here I am. I'm on my 5th project now. It's kind of mad. It's kind of mad what can happen in a year, but it doesn't happen overnight. So it looks like a year, but it's been 3 years.
Let us know about the projects. What are you doing with this, like, before we take them in?
This is like, it's a big project, so I need to phase it out. So essentially what we're doing is we are refurbing 3 one-bedroom flats, and we've actually bought the freehold on this property. Once we've finished acquiring the freehold, what we'll be doing is putting in planning permission to build 2 extra units. Next door have done the same. This block has 6 units currently, and we're looking to build 2 more on it to create another 2 units to make it an 8-unit block, give it a whole new look, whole new vibe, give some life into it, because you lot will see when you go in it, there's no life in it at all.
What he's doing is crazy, adding more units to a unit that's already here. Explain to us more about that process as well.
So, like, the process of adding more units is essentially it's planning game. Like, you know, you're gonna hear this, it's a buzzword, planning game, but that's where the money's made in property, essentially. Once we finish acquiring the freehold, you get your architects to do all your drawings, the plannings, and things like that, and then you submit that into the council to get permission to build that, and then, yeah, it's just as simple as, well, it's not just as simple as, but yeah, instructing a contractor to build out those 2 units for us. And essentially what the plan is to refinance that and put all our money back out on it.
This is a huge space, like, it's massive. What are you doing with this?
So yeah, like this bit is what I saw first when I was coming to this property, and why I got super excited, because like land, as a property developer, when you see land, you just get, yeah, your mind just goes, yep, opportunities, opportunities. Hopefully we're looking to also apply for planning permission to build like an annex at the back, something that, you know, could be Airbnb'd, short-term lets, contractors sort of thing. And
with this annex being built, how long do you think roughly it will take to get this all sorted?
Boy, if I was to tell you a thing, I'd be lying to you.
That's the thing with property, there's never a time frame.
Yeah, there's never a time frame. I could tell you 6 months, could take you a year. But as I said, like, the way I've structured this deal is being phased out. So I'm going to be refinancing it so that we're just on a standard mortgage for the time being, while we're getting the planning done and all the things that need to be done. So there's not really much of a time pressure on it. I've structured good deals with my investors, so everyone knows what's going on. So this deal could spread across 12 months, yeah, up to 12 months, which I'm hoping no longer than 12 months, but we'll just see what happens.
You spoke about investors, so how are you looking to finance this deal as well?
Social media, putting yourself out there is how I've done it, like just stepping outside my comfort zone to literally go out there and ask for money on social media.
Which is tough.
Yeah, it's a mad concept.
People look at you like you're a bit crazy, but you know, it works. And
it'd be like, I say this all the time, people will be surprised what social media does. Like, there's so much, like, sometimes bad connotations about social media and what it's doing to our generation, but like the opportunities and doors it opens is crazy. You don't know who the hell's watching you. So like, yeah, I think it's just been the best thing ever.
Yeah, no, definitely. With this project as well, what are you looking to achieve with further projects in the future as well?
So funny enough, like, this project wasn't something that was in scope in my timeline. Didn't think I was going to do something, but I stumbled across it. and it just worked. Like, stumbled across it, and I saw the opportunity, and I don't back away from opportunities. I grabbed it. I couldn't tell you if the next project is going to be exactly the same, but my main focus is, like yourself, the 1 into 2 bedroom flats where you get the maximum uplift and either decide to sell or refinance, in and out sort of thing. But we'll see what the future holds, basically.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it, but you know, enough of the talking now. Let's head inside and see the project.
All right, cool, let's go. Coming to this is the first floor flat. So this is the front room. So as you can see, lots of light, I like it. The windows won't need to be changed. High ceilings in this one. Yeah. So not much that actually needs to be done in this one, more cosmetic. Yeah. And actually the biggest thing is the floor leveling. You'll be able to see that dip slightly. So yeah, just gonna level the floor out, skim where it needs to be skimmed, fresh paint, and yeah.
And once this is done, you would be looking to tenant this flat?
Yeah, so the plan for the flats are to tenant them. So we've got 3 at the moment. So we're looking to tenant one of them on like a 6-month AST, and Airbnb the other 2 to kind of just maximize our yields during the period we have it, to be honest.
This is a huge space, so yeah, great living room space. So.
Yeah, and it's like good location for the Airbnb because you got, you know, a station just there that takes you into central London within 10 minutes. Yeah. So it's cool. So I'll take you through to the first bedroom, and this is the bedroom 1. Like, as you can see, this is a big size bedroom. Like, it's just really nicely sized. Gonna put built-in wardrobes. There was already like a frame here, so we've taken the frame out, just gonna replace the frame and put a new built-in wardrobe. So yeah, it's quite cool. It's gonna be a bit dark in here, you won't be able to see, but essentially the bathroom is gonna have to be reboarded because even like the previous owners, they didn't use the right type of board on it. So we're gonna make sure we use the aqua boards when we need to use it and the right cement boards when we need to use it. Just make sure everything's just, you know, built to last as well, especially it being a rental. It's gonna get that wear and tear, so you don't wanna cut corners.
Even safety being such a big thing.
Exactly.
You wanna.
Exactly. I don't want any problems, man. I don't like problems. I like peace. I like peace.
No problems.
Yeah, peace, no problems. This is the biggest thing we're gonna do. We're gonna block this bit off here, and we're gonna knock through into here to create a open plan kitchen into the front room, just to open up the space. Yeah. And me personally, I just don't like the fact that the kitchen's right here next to the toilet. Yeah. Me, that's just me.
That's a bit.
Yeah, that's just me. Yeah, that's just me. So just gonna open up the space into there to make it, feel a lot more bigger. And it's just a stud wall anyway, so it'll be easy. That's like, less than a day's job to knock through. So yeah, not too bad there either. To the top floor flat, the penthouse. I quite like the space in here actually, to be fair.
This is huge.
Yeah, like this is the front living room area, and as you'll be able to see, they all have like this, they all suffer from the same problem, which is floor leveling. So we're gonna get that sorted. Yeah. It's got an open plan feel to it. So we're gonna look into keep this.
You spoke about renting it out. Who are your end users?
So I'd say my end users would be professionals. I think where it is and the fact that it's only 1 bed, I'm looking for a professional that's going into Central every day, needs less than 5-minute walk from the station to take them straight into London Bridge. And on the Airbnb side, I'm looking for strictly contractors. Yeah. Strictly contractors. I'm like, you know, corporate bookings, people that are coming into London that need it for like 2-3 days, contractors that may be working in the area because there's so much going on in the area, get loads of contractual bookings and things like that.
And obviously there's this big thing with Airbnb having low occupancy rates that people are scared of. Have you been in the Airbnb market before? How have you found it?
Yeah, I have for a short period of time and I loved it. I can't lie to you, I loved it. And I built loads of relationships from it as well. So the relationships, like from the bookings, just going out direct to the companies essentially, to reach out to them, be like, listen, I have other units that you can use. So just building those relationships, insurance companies. So I got their numbers. So as soon as it's done, I'm gonna be like, yo, like I got.
I've got them. That's the thing with property. Relationships are key. With anything, just in business, opens loads of doors, brings loads of opportunities. So yeah, key thing, relationships.
So this is the final room, same layout, do you get what I mean? In terms of like the front room being on that side, gonna have the built-in wardrobes on this side, because it needs a new rewire, which I was kind of upset about. So the whole flat needs the new rewire, the top floor and the first floor as well. So we're gonna get a new rewire. So as we're doing the new rewire, we're just gonna add extra sockets for convenience and places, and just make sure, you know, the guests that are staying here feels like a hotel, you know? Like when you go into the hotel, you lean to the side, you've got your table lamp there, you wanna be able to charge your phone easily, accessible to everything, and yeah, just make it nice and bright.
Just giving that home feel to your end user. That's amazing. This is great. I'm really excited to see what it look like at the end. Obviously, the challenges you've had so far, what are they?
I'd say the biggest challenge I've had so far in terms of this deal, what it will be is the raising finance. But the most challenging thing I'd say, probably finding this deal. The hardest thing isn't raising the finance, is being in the position to raise finance. So finding the deal, you're on the market, you're on Zoopla, you're looking, you know what it's like, you're going on viewings, like we're sending things to each other, like, and it's going like this, and it's going for things that...
The market is
hot. It's going for things that are way over priced as well. So yeah, I'd say the biggest challenge is actually literally finding it. But once I found it, I think the next challenge, but it won't be that much of a challenge, but it will be raising the finance. But yeah.
And you know, with the market, with the recession at the moment, with selling properties, I know you're a big flips guy. You speak about it all the time on Instagram. What are you looking at in terms of the market? Are you going to change your strategy? How are you looking at risk in terms of buying and selling as well at the moment?
Yeah, no, it's a good one, but I'm not sure. I'll tell you this for free, I'm not sure. I'll keep on buying, but in property, you make money when you buy. Like, you know, buying at the right price allows you to give you that contingency on the back end, you know. I'm not gonna I'm gonna make sure that my offers allows me like a 10% margin or something like that, just so that if there are changes in the market, then it allows me to, you know, maybe less profit, but I still won't be at a loss. And if I have to, I hold. That's the beauty of property, isn't it? It's like, you don't have to sell at the end of the day. That I can hold on to it, wait and like, you know, hold the market out.
Stress testing your deals, having multiple exits as well.
Literally, that's the key, multiple exits.
So another question is, right now we're in London, Southeast London. Why London?
The biggest thing is home, you know? London's home, I know this area, I can build a network where I have everyone on speed dial, I can go to my visit, I can get to all my sites within 15 to 20 minutes. That is the biggest thing, like, you know, investing in London is essentially everyone's dream for a Londoner. You want to be able to invest in here, and the capital appreciation is like undeniable. Like wherever it is, London's where all the investment goes at the end of the day. The money's coming here first, then it spreads out across the UK. So like capital appreciation is essentially guaranteed. Yeah, so I invested up north first on my first project.
Where up north as well?
So yeah, that was in Middlesbrough, so that was in the northeast. And far. So I've done the groundwork. I know what it's like to go up there to invest. But the main thing was, you know, the barrier to entry. The low barrier to entry allowed me to get my foot in through the door and, like, you know, show everyone the proof of concept, which is my biggest thing. That's why I shout. It's like, that was my proof of concept deal. That was me telling them I can do this. With the capital I had available to me, I was able to showcase what I can do with my skills, which has enabled me to be able to build a platform, build a reception, build investors to go on to deals in London. So yeah, it's home.
So that's a great point from Ethan there. You want to have a proof of concept to, you know, showcase if you're looking to raise finance. It might be hard starting off in London. You might just have to go out a little bit, prove yourself and come back in, and that's with everything as well. So great point. And also you speak a lot about education as well. Like, getting started in property, what were 3 podcasts you'd listen to? Even now, what podcasts are you feeling? What are you listening to in your drives to projects? Like, what are you listening to?
Yeah, no, good question, because I literally just done a YouTube video on this on my channel. Click here to watch that. Quick plug there. But yeah, my 3 most common property podcasts that I was watching during this whole time, still today. Property Strat, that's the number 1. Property by Kazi, and another one that I'm listening to is Tej Talks as well. Yeah, those are my 3 go-tos in terms of whenever they're the first to click when I'm looking to get new information. Free game. That's what I scream. I'm like, people want to get into property. There's so much free game out there. Just absorb all the free information and be prepared to invest in yourself and to get into the right rooms, because it's a thing where it's like, before you invest in property, make sure you invest in yourself. And when I say invest in yourself, I don't just mean monetary value, time as well. So, be spending that time reading those books and, be going, reading the books, podcasts, YouTube videos. And when it gets to it, monetary value as well, in terms of be prepared to pay for mentorship, be prepared to pay for a mastermind group, be prepared to pay for a course that will kind of take you to the next level and give you the access to network. Because podcast is all good, but there's no network, and we all know network is what you need in property. Network's the biggest thing. And if
anything,
yeah, literally in anything. So you can't just listen to podcasts and think you're good to go. You need to get in those rooms, and sometimes you have to pay to get into those rooms. So yeah.
So I've got 3 quick fire questions for you.
Yeah, go on.
So the first one is property, crypto, stocks.
Property, but I love crypto. I can't lie. The returns of crypto are crazy and I say, but for my risk tolerance right now, and for what I'm trying to do, property.
Your biggest business inspiration right now?
Alfred Jade. It has to be him. What the amount of he's invested into himself, how I've seen him grow in terms of his journey is I need to get there before I even start thinking about Jay-Z and all them people there. It's close to home. How I see it, it's A to B, B to C, C to D. I can't look at A to someone at C and think, I want to be at C. I need to get to B first. You get what I mean?
Okay, and if you weren't investing in property, what would you be investing in?
Investment-wise, something in tech, definitely something in tech. I've worked as a product manager, so I've been in the tech space before, and it'd be something tech-based. I don't know what it is, something I'm passionate about. Could be something to do around fitness or, some sort of startup, I don't know. But yeah, tech.
Yeah. This was amazing. Thank you for having us at this project. I'm excited to see it, excited to see the content coming from it. So thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Let us know in the comments below. All of Ethan's details will be below in the bio as well. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. We've got more great content coming, so stay tuned.